All right, Chris. Let's talk about some of the stuff we promised we'd talk about just like half an hour ago. What made you buy this game? We've lost Chris. Chris Kelly.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, Dad called.
All right. What made you buy Resident Evil when you were a kid?
It had zombies in it.
Well, you couldn't tell that from the box art.
Yes, you could.
The box art had Chris with a mangled face holding a shotgun with like bats and stuff flying out from the roof of the mansion.
Actually, it had zombies in it mostly, but the one thing I had actually played it before I purchased it. I'm trying to remember where I was. I lived out on Morgan Road in Georgia.
Is that the end of that story? Apparently Chris is losing his senses. Well, he lived on Morgan Road in Georgia, and that was his whole Resident Evil intro story. I actually played Resident Evil 2 before Resident Evil 1. The things that got me into the Resident Evil was like I really enjoyed the way the characters looked. I enjoyed the atmosphere that it created, and I was a huge fanatic for anything to do with horror. So like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, those games, along with games like Final Fantasy VII, that was my whole childhood right there in a nutshell.
So apparently my TeamSpeak decided to freak out on me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. All right, so here's the deal. When I lived in Georgia on Morgan Road, there was this kid like 2 streets over that owned it on Sega Saturn. And me and him were the type of people that, we fought or we were friends.
Richard,
whatever
what happened?
Was. And I was over there one day when we weren't fighting. And we were playing it. I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is cool. So a couple years later, I bought it because I remember playing it over there.
What kind of demon attacked you?
That's about it. Nothing fantastic.
It was a huge snake.
But it also has zombies in it.
Poisonous.
I was telling him I started in Resident Evil 2, and I came back to Resident Evil 1 because I
Richard,
wanted more Resident
hold
Evil.
on.
There is serum.
2 is a really good one to start out with.
Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
I remember I used to
No
rent 2
problem.
on the daily
I'll
because
go and get it.
when I was a little kid, we
Thanks.
didn't have money to buy games, but we had money to rent games on the weekends. And our weekends we'd go to like the local movie store, and you rent a game. It was like $2 or $3 to rent it for the weekend.
Shit.
And
My dad used to work at Blockbuster when we lived in Georgia as a part-time job, just so we could rent out free movies. And I had Earthbound for the Super NES for like 6 months. Fucking, I was like, just re-rent it out, Dad. It's cool. It's cool. Didn't cost him a penny because he was a part-time employee there, and they could rent up to like 4 movies or games a week or something like that. And I just kept telling him recheck it out, because I loved Earthbound. It was an amazing game. Still is an amazing game still to today. Because I can speak English.
today, Junior.
Today. It is a fantastic game. Earthbound. Yes, if you can find a mint condition of Earthbound with the strategy guide and in the box, you can sell that motherfucker for about $800. And that's no joke.
So if you see somebody with an Earthbound hanging out their backpack, you might want to slug them.
That's right. Just come up behind them with a and just BAM! Mag light them across the back of the head.
Maglite, all the light you need for your flashlight needs.
That's right. I want to see you play a what are those games called? A Telltale game. I want to see you play something particularly painful to play.
Such as?
I'm trying to think. A Game of Thrones, but you don't care enough about it to play it. I think Tales from the Borderlands would be really fun to watch you play. I think that would be a blast at some point because it's It is. It's awesome. The pacing's good. It's got the humor of of the other Borderlands games. So
Why not do the Walking Dead series?
the Walking Dead series would be fun to watch you do too. Not gonna lie.
Whatever happened to that one game that was
Finish your thought.
There was it was like an Xbox game, and it was designed to be co-op, and you play with your friends, and it was an indie game. It came out right after the DayZ craze. Oh, man, I forgot its name.
Is it on 360?
It is on 360.
And
it's an indie game.
And it's like it's supposed to be like DayZ.
Not like DayZ, but it's a single player experience, but you could play it with friends, and you're these campers in a campground, and they had zombies.
Oh,
it's like Land of Infection or something like that.
No. You're talking about oh, I know this one. I have to find it in my games real quick. I know exactly what you're talking about. It is there. I can see it. It starts with an S. State of Decay.
State of Decay. That is it.
It's single player, I think. State of Decay was really good. Thank you. Everybody's in chat. It's State of Decay, damn it! State of Decay. Yes,
Here's the
that's
serum.
It was. You could play it
Richard,
multiplayer though, 'cause I
hold
remember
on.
doing it.
You can
I'll
put
give you a
with your
shot
friend
now.
sitting next to you.
Yeah,
Here's
you both
sweet
followed
radio.
the same missions,
You
and your
should
friend would walk
keep
around
it.
with you.
Oh, that's
I'm-
pretty cool.
No! Richard!
I actually enjoyed playing that. I played it by
Chill.
myself on PC. I didn't
Be
realize
careful.
it was multiplayer on 360. That is pretty nifty.
I came this close to buying the Dead Island Definitive Edition on the PS4 last night
Mm,
because I seen somebody on my friends list playing it. I'm like, I really want to play this game again. But every time I had that thought, I'm like, I could probably get this on PC for $5.
you can.
You know.
I actually never cared for the Max Payne games. I even tried playing Max Payne 1 and 2 and 3 on stream, and they just bored the ever-living crap out of me. I don't know why. I just never enjoyed them.
Anybody wondering what's happening going on in game? I'm actually going to come back to that door I just opened later. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but there's a boss after that door, and I want to do him as the last thing before we head out the end of the mansion.
You know what makes me sad is, as of right now, Dead Island 2 is dead.
Riptide?
Yeah,
Or
no,
the game?
Dead Island 2. You remember the video, the commercial of the guy running and he's bit, and he starts, as he's running along, he starts turning into a zombie?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's the Dead Island 2 trailer for it, and it was going, and then the studio stopped making it, or something happened with the studio, and they found another studio, and something happened with that. So as of right now, Dead Island 2 is officially dead in the water. So, which really sucks, man. I was looking forward to that.
They haven't canceled it. I remember the company that owns it now is called Deep Silver.
No,
And-
Deep Silver owned it the entire time. They've always owned it. Deep Silver's the one who made it.
Right. They haven't canceled it. They delayed it.
The last I heard is it's dead for right now.
Right, but that's delayed.
Yeah.
They put it on the shelf, but they have every intention of finishing it.
I hope they do, man. I really do, because
And you think that the
I don't want another.
By the way,
Dead
thank you,
Space.
Danny. Thank you, Danny, for the donation.
Doing a big Danny.
You think that the definitive edition is selling so poorly is the reason they pulled the switch on it?
No.
Maybe they thought the interest wasn't there.
No, the studio that was working on it, they fucked up.
What do you mean?
I don't know the entire story, but I know Jaeger Studios. It was the studio that had it and was making it. There's just a whole bunch of bullshit going on with them and Deep Silver, and it just officially made it dead for right now. Yeah, right, Mark? I agree. Dead Island 2, dead in the water, islands surrounded by water. Illuminati.
I wonder if Sam B's coming back.
Hoodoo you voodoo, bitch.
I like how he complains that all people want to hear that song in the actual game.
Yeah.
I always played Logan though, the guy who ran over like a kid when he was drunk.
I know they paid to get some money to use Hollywood signs. Good. Oh, okay. It's bad. The whole game they didn't even explain what happened to Mona. All right, Sam B.
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something that bothered the shit out of me
What's that?
About Dead Island.
What's that?
Was that the Chinese lady, the girl that was good with sharp weapons?
Yeah.
She wore high heels the entire time.
Dude, she's got mad skills. It's the ancient Chinese, like ninja, high heels, wearing shoes skill, man. That's how it
But
works.
like any reasonable person would have took the high heels off at the beach.
Hell yeah. I think it was creative disagreements with the directors. Number 2 was going, and then the developer and publisher parted ways. Okay, so it was a lot of bullshit, basically. I don't even remember who I played as. I have it on PC, but I think
Everybody played Sam B. Like I played Logan, and then everybody I got as a co-op partner played Sam B.
I don't think
Nobody played the black chick.
I don't think I ever played Sam B. I think I played either Logan or the Asian girl. Because she was fun with the swords and the slashing and the killing and stuff. Boyle. You're funny. You're so funny.
No. I need you to come this way.
Oh, damn,
Yes.
I need to check that email. See if they ever got back to me about getting some codes for Dead Before Daylight.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question, Chris. How do you do a save state?
F5.
You sure?
Huh?
You sure?
I'm pretty sure it's F5. Or you can hit,
Somebody tell me how to do a save state. Because I don't. There's a good chance I could fuck this up and die, and I don't want to have to start all the way over.
have you not saved?
No.
Okay. Save state is F1. Depending on the version of the... Which version of PSX do you have?
No clue. Which one loads save states?
F3. Hit escape. And look at your PSX.
Get off your tail. Get off your tail. Get off your tail. Fuck, this is what I didn't want. Got it. I need these. I'm in trouble.
Oh, I see you're stuck on the tail. Rip. And on the head.
Got it. Woo!
Do it.
Oh, Barry, help me. No, one of the F things will load your game up. If you don't have a save state, it'll reset the game.
Yeah, F1 is save state, F3 is load. No!
Well,
The poison! Oh no! Barry to the rescue. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, there's the link. Check it out. Check it out now. The Funk Show, brother. Right about now.
Right about now.
The Funk Show, brother.
Funk Soul Brother.
What I said.
He said Funk Show Brother.
I said Funk Show, brother. I just smeared it all together.
You sound like John Madden. You just ate that word, spit out something.
Is it?
All you gotta do is say boom at the end of your sentence. Boom. You know they get to play at the extra goal, and boom, it happens just like that.
Lighter. Crest. That's right. You got to put those in the wall, don't you? To open up the observatory at this point.
Open up the garden.
Yep.
We're done with the mansion now.
Ellie, are you into the emo virgin shouting music that Wings loves so much? What are you talking about, Mark?
He's talking about that hardcore metal that I listen to.
I don't remember Jordy ever listening to My Chemical Romance.
No, I don't listen to My Chemical Romance. He's talking about.
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah,
I gotcha. You're good.
There's nothing emotional about bands like Cannibal Corpse. Like,
No.
lack of emotion is a better term to describe them.
Whenever they're, I bet you, I wonder how Cannibal Corpse would order dinner.
18, large Coke.
That's right. That's what I said. I would like a Big Mac. Fucking, what is it? Their cover of Zero the Hero.
Yeah.
What?
I can't do it right now. I can't get. You gotta catch it on the right day.
Yeah.
Where he's like, you did it. You have a very good grindcore vocal.
No. I can't.
Go down.
I don't know if I can even do my Bane voice right now, but I need a cup to do it. But it's like
Do you feel in charge?
No.
You were born. Oh, no, you adopted the darkness. I was born to it. Did you know, Batman, that I am the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? Little
This
Miss
picture of a young
Muffet
man.
sat on her
right.
Muffet.
To kind of explain what's going on right here, this is a puzzle. As the child of Geordie, this puzzle went straight over my head. It literally did. Like, I would come into this room and I'd be like, fuck crows. And just like, this was the crow room. And like, I was stuck not being able to do this puzzle forever. Alright, that's infinite. Newborn baby, infinite. Lively boy. Middle-aged man.
You doing the age one? Where you gotta do baby
A newborn baby, infinite, lively boy,
and then old man.
young man, middle-aged man, old man, death. What is considered middle-aged? Is that like 50?
Late 30s, 40s, and early 50s. As far as that's what I understand. As to be middle age. Like, we are not middle age yet. We are still adults. We're still young adults.
We're still in the age that we could actually hit on girls that are like 22 and not look weird.
Yes. Yes.
I had girl Kelly ask me like, she was looking at my Plenty of Fish profile. I'm like, why do you look at girls that are 22? I'm like, because like all the girls my age have like 3 kids.
What age is middle age? Let's see. Let's see the official Google. Let's see, Wikipedia. That's where everything is perfect. Let's see. Middle age is between 45 and 65 years old. That is what the U.S. Census lists as middle age. So if you are from the ages of 45 to 65, you are middle age.
45 to 65.
Yep.